We're learning Zilila Nishmas Etta Ahuva Yaakov Masechus Bava Metzia Perek Hey Mishna Yomi Ve'elu Oivrim Beloisa say. In a transaction that involves ribis, there are four people, and according to the Chachamim, also a fifth person that are oiver on a loisa say. Hamalve, the one that lends the money, haloive, the borrower, va'arev, the one that guaranteed the money, if there's an arev involved, ve'edim, and the edim that saw the halva. The Chacham they added a fifth, Af HaSefer, the Sefer who wrote the shtar. Now the Mishnah continues, Oivrim Mishum, and it's mavur in the Gemara that this is Dafka, the Malva, that he's over on 5 different lavin. Leisitein, Mishum Bal Tikach Miitoi, so not lending it, not taking it when he pays it back. Mishum Leisia Le Kinoisha, that when you try to get him to pay and he doesn't have money and you go in front of him and try to get him to pay you. Mishum Leisisiman of Neshach, and because of the shuma of the amount of how much the interest is going to be. Mishum of Neiver Leisite Michshav Yeresim Elikecha Ani Hashem, in a case that the leiva wouldn't have borrowed beribis, so it's only because I'm lending it to you, so I'm causing the leiva also to be over in ribis. The Gemara says that the leiva is over 3 lavin, leisashech, lechicha leisashech, and lifnei iver leisite michshel, and the guarantor, the arev, and the edim, they're only over on the lav of leisimun olav neshech, the fourth one mentioned in the Mishnah. Taisus explains that sometimes they'll be over lifnei iver also, in a case that the loan wouldn't have happened without them. Perek Vav Mishnah Aleph Hasecher Umnin. Someone hires worker, v'hitu zeh, and they trick each other. Ein lehem zeh al zeh ela tarumis. So in the Gemara, there's 2 explanations. The first explanation is that we're talking about that the workers tricked each other, and the case is that the Balabayas told one worker to hire another worker, like the HR department, and there's 2 pshatim in the Gemara within that. Either he told him to hire for 3, and he went and he said, he's going to pay you 4, and he's going to pay for the 4. So in such a case, he's not going to get it, be'ein lehem elav tarumas. Or the opposite, he said that he's going to pay you 4, and the Balbai said he's going to pay 4, and the Payal tells the other Payal he's only going to pay you 3, and he was savar v'kabel, he accepted it, that he's only going to get the lower amount, 3, but afal pikin he could have tarumas because of a pasuk in Mishnah that says, al timna toiv mibaylev, don't refrain good from the owner, he could have had 4. That's the first pshat in the Gemara. The second pshat in the Gemara is that this part of the Mishnah is going to be the same as the next part of the Mishnah, that it's talking about workers backing out of a job. And it's dafka, the first part of the Mishnah is dafka where they didn't start the job. They didn't even go down to the job at all. And in such a case, ein lehem ela tarumas. Taisus asks, why isn't there dina de garmi over here? Because you're causing him to lose out. Taisus explains, we're talking about a situation where when he backs out, you'll still be able to hire other people, but still he could have terumas because it's not going to be so easy. It's going to be hard to find a different person. The Sefer of the Mishnah is talking about when a pile backs out, but it's a davar ha'aved. So it's going to create a big loss if he backs out. So the Mishnah says, Sachar esachamor v'esakada lahavi in if he hires a donkey driver or wagon driver to bring wood in order to build something for a kala, like we'll see in a second, mechalilim, or flutes for the kala, the maze for a kala or a maze. And these are a davar avi because it has to be done now. It can't wait. Or payal in lalis pishtainim and amishra, he hired workers to take flax out of a chol davar sha'avid. Anything else is a davar avid. V'chazu behen, and the workers are chayzer. Makam she'ein shamadam, if there's no one else. So since over here is a davar avid, so now the Mishnah allows you to do a trick. Seicher alein, you could hire someone else for that price. Oy matan, or you could trick them and telling them that you're going to give them an extra zuz, and at the end you're only going to give them which we were master mitchila.